Hi, Brian. Raise your hand if you have a question, and I'll come through. Kick off, please.
Hello.
Hi. Thoughts on it?
Well, really happy day. I think I sense a great energy the last 48 hours. The way everybody came back, I sense a great togetherness and desire to change the situation and go through what has been a different period for us with all the situation that we had to come across. And the team straight away from the beginning, you know, it was a flow, it was a dominance, it was an enthusiasm about it. This is why I demanded we score a goal. It should have been another 2 or 3 at least in the first half. And then the fact that it was a total effort of the team, because all the players have to come in. I had to take Georgie out because of the yellow cards. Thomas comes in, he impacts the team, he scores a goal. Rush comes in, he makes an assist. Ethan comes in, he scores a goal. Alex gives a different kind of dominance there. Jakub comes in to get some minutes of another legs. You don't play Thomas, you don't play Declan, you don't play Martinelli, you don't play Kai Havertz. And there's always that question mark. Is it the right or wrong? And I felt it because I think the team needed that they all feel important and they have a real chance. And some of the players, the way they trained while we were here, it was unbelievable. And I have to praise that.
Must be a nice change to just, at the 80th minute, 85th minute, you're not worrying, there's no stress at last. It must feel like a lifetime.
Yeah, it does, but obviously with the 1-0, something else can happen, and we miss some big opportunities, and unfortunately we weren't earlier in that position. But credit to Forest as well. They are a really good side. They are a constant threat every time they have the ball. They play direct. Every time they regain the ball, they are on you running. And that's why they've done what they've done. They haven't lost a game away from home this season, and we are the first one to beat them. And that's for a reason, because they are really good. Hi.
Martin's first game in the Emirates since August, obviously leading Chelsea, but arguably even better today. Has his return come just at the right time to help you turn the tide in the title race?
Yeah, to have this kind of players in the team is always right, and always the right timing. Again, when we talk about fluidity, understanding, chemistry, timing, he's one of the best to do that, to manage the tempo again, when to accelerate it, when to slow it down. Obviously, he's been missed, but it's good, and we have to solve him because he will start to get tired and fade in a little bit. Ethan comes in, whoop, and he lifts, because you could sense the crowd, the energy, and how much they love watching this kid play, which is great.
Alex.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
With Martin coming back after so long, out the way he's improved the attack and the performance, has it surprised you how much and how key he is to doing that?
No, I value that because it's very difficult to do after 5 or 6 weeks out. It doesn't surprise me because I've seen him every day, how he looks at himself, how much he wants it, the energy that he puts in, and the courage that he has to play in any circumstances. But obviously, when he's on the team, you can sense something that is different. It's difficult to put a finger on it, but it's different.
Amy?
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
It looked like there was something different about your team today, like a different energy, a different belief, a different hunger. When you went in that dressing room after the game, do you look at them and think, okay, they're ready now for part 2 of the season? Do you give you that impression?
Well, I sense the defense energy 48 hours before the match. Straight away, there was something, as you mentioned, something else that was different. What happened, that instead of with 12 or 13 players, we trained with 19 for the first time in 6 weeks. Suddenly you are like, wow, competitiveness raises, the level, the quality, the understanding, the competition, everything raises. And that's what we need every single day, train at that level. And that's down to availability of a lot of players that they haven't been able to do that. And when that happens, the level will raise for sure.
Can I just ask you about Ethan?
Yeah.
It looks like at the moment when he comes on with his cameos that you sort of have to play him every game, if you can fit him in somehow. Do you feel that, and do you feel that that's maybe extra difficult because his best position maybe is overcast?
Yeah, look at about the 2 players that you are throwing a lot of questions at. What I like, I think what it describes him is that he comes in that context, the first thing that he does is take the touch, run forward, run past 2 players and put it inches away from the post. I understand that. I think we are responsible. I'm responsible to be like a career for him, and you have to do that brick by brick. So today he put another brick. Now we have to put the cement, make sure that it doesn't get dry, so you can put another one, and that one is going to stick. And then we put one more layer. We want to put 5 in a row. Believe me, it won't work. And we have to manage not only that, which is our expectation, but his load as well, which is really important. So happy with that.
Tony from the Times.
Hi, Mikel. Nuno was just speaking, he was saying that Arsenal dominated with space
that you did very well today, and it was very hard to change the outcome of the game. And Martin Odegaard, as good as he was today again, like we just mentioned, he looks for space all the time. He does it so brilliantly with his athleticism, and it's something that's, you realise how good he can be and what he done today.
Yeah, for sure, but as well, how often he does it, and he does it in various circumstances. It's true that obviously the right side, they have played a lot of minutes, a lot. So that chemistry, that understanding, that timing, it's always there. But that's their ability, Some players, they never have time, and some other players, they have the ability to manage all the time to have a second or two. And Martin is that because he's always in the right moment, in the right spot.
And the touch.
And the touch helps as well, yes.
Nick at the back.
One more on Ethan. That was his first Premier League goal. A lot of the fans were saying put him in the team when Martin was out.
Yeah.
Were you tempted to? Were there reasons why you didn't give him a run?
Yes, I am always tempted. I think he's the second ever youngest player for a club to score a goal in the Premier League. He's giving us all the reasons, and today is another reason to put him there. But that's why I play him and not somebody else, step by step, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, Dan.
Bukayo was obviously decisive today with the assist and the goals. During the international break, Harry Kane was a bit disappointed at people not coming to England. People look at that today and say, look at the quality of the performance and the length of the performance, and think, well, was he really injured? How injured was he? What would you say to them?
Well, we can send MRI scan. Very simple, but that's a communication that was very clear between the medical staff of Arsenal and the national team. He hasn't done anything. He was away, and he needed time to heal. He's done one training session.
We'll do the last couple now, James.
Sorry, just another one. I'm not listening if you've got. Just in his relationship with Bukayo. I mean, obviously you work on these relationships all the time with the team, but those two in particular, they just seem to have telepathy. I don't know what it is. Some kind of special understanding.
Yeah, I think that's chemistry. Sometimes you meet somebody and straight away you make eye contact and something flows. And with those two, it happens off the field, it happens on the field, and with many others as well. That's something that in football is very difficult to say, but when you put them together in the right spaces, close to each other, things flourish and things happen naturally. And with others, you're trying to force it and it doesn't work. With these two, obviously, we are very, very lucky to have them.
Finally, quality big.
Hi Arteta,
Hi.
congratulations on your win today.
Thank you.
Ethan Nwaneri is set to be a superstar. How will you balance giving him more game time, but not putting too much pressure on him because he's still young?
Well, it's something I cannot do myself. I cannot manage expectations. I will try to educate him, raise him, and give him the pathway that we believe is the best. His family, his agents, his friends, they will be very important as well. Don't listen too much to the noise. Focus on what he does, which is to play football, and he loves every minute of it, and good things will happen to him for sure.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.